Hello guys! In this part, we will be modeling cooler channels and air conditioners. Let's get started. As always, we begin by importing a cube and adjusting its placement and scale. If you're unsure how to do that, I recommend watching the tutorial series from the beginning for a step-by-step guide. Okay, now let's proceed with extruding this face. First, enter Edit mode by pressing the Tab key. Then, press 3 to select polygons and press E to start the extrusion. Use the X key to choose the direction of extrusion. Next, select both objects and move them to a more suitable position. Once that is done, go back into Edit mode and adjust the placement of the vertices as needed. Repeat these steps for the smaller part. Let's continue completing our cooler channel. In order to achieve the desired chamfer, we need to remove this specific edge. To remove any edges,
you should select it and press Ctrl+X.
Now let's finish this part using the techniques we have learned so far. We can use some faces from our cooler channel to create a new one. We will now proceed to Edit mode. Select the 4 faces that we want to duplicate by clicking on them. And then press Shift+D to make a copy of them. Next, press X to move our new element. To separate this element into its own object, press P and click on Selection. This will create a new object for us. In Edit mode, we can hold Alt and click on one of the edges to select a loop cut. Then, press F to fill it. Repeat the same steps for the other side. Now, if we want to rotate our box around itself but are unable to do so because our pivot is in another place, we need to fix this problem. To do that, go back into Edit mode by pressing Tab. Then press 3 and A to select all of the polygons. After selecting all the polygons, press Shift+S and move your mouse to cursor to selected. Next, go back to Object mode by pressing Tab. Right-click on the object and select Set Origin from the menu. Choose Origin to 3D Cursor. Now, if you rotate the box, you will notice that it rotates around itself. Now let's finish this part just as we did for the other one.
For now, let's proceed with creating the chamfer by using the bevel tool. Press Ctrl+B to activate the bevel tool and scroll your mouse to adjust the number of segments.
In this case, we don't need any additional segments. Now let's bring in a new cube to create this part. To position our cube in the center of these faces, we need to go into Edit mode and select all of these faces. Press Shift+S and move your mouse to cursor to selected. This will place the 3D cursor at the center. Next, create a new cube and adjust its vertices accordingly. To do this, you can manipulate the scale or use other transformation tools as needed.
Now, let's create a loop cut by selecting an edge and pressing Ctrl+R. Once again, use Ctrl+B to bevel that particular edge twice.
To create an inset on the top face, select it and press the I key. Move your mouse to adjust the inset size and click to confirm. Then, extrude it downward by pressing E and moving your mouse or typing in a numerical value if needed. Repeat the same process for this other part as well.
If you notice that the measurements from edges are different after scaling your object, you can fix this issue by applying all transforms to the object. Here's how. Go to Object Mode. Select the object. Press Ctrl+A and choose All Transforms from the menu options. This will reset any non-uniform scales or rotations and ensure consistent measurements across all edges. Now, let me demonstrate creating this one using what we have learned so far. Alright, everyone. I believe we've covered enough in this part. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful. See you soon!